Hello YouTube and welcome back to The Zone, where today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing another Chris Chan article. What else do we do around here? And we are doing the Take That Page Down Now video page thingy-bob. So let's just get straight to it. Take That Page Down Now is a YouTube video posted by Chris on the 30th of March 2009 as part of Chris's most infamous moments of all time, and that's saying a lot, in which he demands that his Encyclopedia Dramatica page be taken down. Oh yeah, was this before or after his information overload, when he realized that was the single worst thing he could have possibly have done? Possibly afterwards. Chris takes the video down and uploads a longer version with added footage of him growling at the camera and making threats to Clyde Cash. Again, Chris hasn't worked out yet that it doesn't really work like that. So let's just do the director's cut, the longer version, because that's also, again, we don't really need to go through the transcript. Let's just watch it for ourselves. Warning: this video contains high levels of tarred rage, and
just to measure up, just to measure up,
also 3.5 minutes.
Just
3.5 minutes long. It doesn't particularly seem like it's going to take too much time to get through this, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be just as much to unpack. So let's see it.
Just to measure up, just a small update. Well, I just wanted to ask a small favor. You know what would really inspire me to continue doing the comics? I tell you what, you take down that ED page forever. Just take it down. It and everything about it, including the discussion pages, everything, delete it. Because that thing has been bothering me for that long time. And you know how the expression "too many cooks spoil the broth"? Well, this was too many crooks. Too many crooks.
Or how about too much information uploaded by yourself, literally for no reason, will cause people to spout so many rumors and gain such a clear insight as to who you are. Then that is what is not only going to spoil the broth, it's going to completely take over the entire kitchen. I would love to straight up know at this point as to whether or not Chris realized. I don't exactly. I mean, on some level, I could sort of like understand as to why Chris decided that trying to just upload copious amounts of videos that he made himself, also of things actually that happened in his life, to rectify the things that were false. I can understand on some level maybe perhaps why he did it, but unfortunately, because this is the internet and because people will literally do whatever the hell they want to get a laugh out of anything, then they will just do whatever the hell they feel like. It's unfortunate Chris, even actually at this point, Chris didn't take note of all this, and this was 2 years later after the drama with Chris really did begin. So let's continue, but let's see how Chris continues to not see what he's done.
Too many crooks. And that ED page is one of those crooks. Every page, every word on the discussion page is a crook. This makes me
I think he just shot himself again.
Really angry. You know how it makes me angry? This is Clyde. And this is how angry I am for every waking moment that ED page is up.
Now, you may remember in one of my previous videos where I said that, Chris stating that he was going to threaten people, and now we have Chris literally exhibiting legitimate violence. And anyone, again, if you weren't convinced before, but if Chris could have done like this type of demonstration of violence before, then who's to say that he couldn't do that in real life? That is something as well that police would probably look into as well.
You want me to calm down? You want me to calm down? You want me to draw the comics? You take down that ED page. That's quiet is. Bam! Boom!
I guess he had to change his trousers at this point. What does he have a blue tooth headset on for? Maybe he was ordering food at the same time. Yeah, can I have that with extra cheese and in the crust, please? Okay, thank you.
Oh, did you hear me? You are dead. You are dead.
Oh, he got the hiccups there.
You are dead.
I think he drank his juice too quickly. Or maybe his Fanta too quickly. Okay, we don't need to go into that.
And so is that page. You are so despicable, Clyde. I am going to beat your lights out. I am going to drag you right in front of everyone if we ever meet in public. I am going to shove your ass down your throat and make you eat your underwear.
Your guess is probably as good as mine as to whether or not this approach intimidated Clyde or got people to take Chris any more seriously than before. I think that's out to be about this. Chris Chan's ultimate attack. Let's see if this is actually a good one or it's just the video played backwards again. YOUAREDEAD!
そして時は動き出す。
You know, I was originally going to say I wondered what they were trying to reference there, whether it was like Fist of the North Star or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but this was made in 2009 and JoJo wouldn't be becoming a thing until like 2016, so that's probably the same thing there. Okay, so get that, guys. That was Take That Page Down Now. You are already dead. I don't know whether or not Chris was trying to like channel Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage, but no. Randy Savage is, I would say, listen, guys. Randy Savage, I believe, actually was still alive during 2009, but he was a lot heavier, but also it wasn't fat that he had muscles all over his body. He is almost the polar opposite, technically, to what Chris would be. Also, Randy Savage is much more convincing at making threats against other people. And that's saying something again. Especially remember when you have to remember that Randy Savage was the guy who tried to intimidate Andre the Giant. To what success? Well, I'll leave up to your own imagination. But also, again, Randy Savage never straight up said that he was going to beat Andre to death or try and, what quote unquote, shove your ass down your throat and make you eat your underwear. Also because I'm pretty sure Andre literally could have eaten the whole of France, let alone his own underwear. Also, Andre would have just never have taken that shit. I would have loved to have found out, again, ridiculous as this may seem, if Chris tried to intimidate Andre, because there is no... Andre would not have taken that shit for anyone. I know fine well it's a little bit of a deviation here, but I feel like we have to like end the video off on a slightly more positive note than before, because again, and I all of the problems I've stated before almost again come back full circle. If Chris like just found out that this sort of approach was not going to garner anyone to take him seriously, then why he continued is one thing, but why he thought that for whatever reason that people were going to listen, okay, now we are afraid of Chris, now this is the point we should do that. I don't think there's been anybody in the history of like Chris's life that anyone has actually been quote unquote intimidated by Chris, because Chris isn't exactly the sort of because you can just respond to his threats by using logic and, you know, actually calling the authorities, like we've seen many people do time and time again. So anyway, on that slightly more predictable note, but then again, what do you expect at this point? I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Chris, again, shouting for the world to listen to him and to obey his every demand. Please make sure to also leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought about Chris's rather empty as hell threats against real people. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe so you get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.